Now in Good Morning Northwest, terror on Bourbon Street. We're getting new information this morning about the New Year's attack that killed 15 people and struck fear across the country.
We'll see a few flurries today, but we have another storm coming in for Friday. I've got the timing and what we'll see coming your way.
He is accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students. And this morning, Bryan Kohberger is accusing the state of withholding information in his case. We'll explain. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. So glad you're with us to start this new year with us. I mean, we were off yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm Robin Nance.
First Good Morning Northwest of the new year. Love to see it. I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Thursday, January 2nd. Let's start things off with Mark Peterson here and a look at our first alert forecast. Mark, what can we expect today?
A little patchy morning fog. It's been fairly light in most places. We've seen it a little heavier into areas of the West Plains, like you're heading to the airport. 30 right now, 29 into Coeur d'Alene. Wet roadways, but treated roadways are in pretty good shape. Untreated, we could see some black ice. We're still going to see the potential for rain or rain-snow mix yet today. Another storm coming in for Friday. It's going to be snow in the northern valleys, but we're going to see sort of a rain-snow mix and mostly rain into the lower elevations. We're sitting at 23 in Deer Park. They continue to cool. Relatively clear sky. More fog as you head north. 30 into Liberty Lake. 32 into Spangle. Our forecast today: hit and miss showers. Right now we're seeing just light amounts of, again, thicker cloud cover and starting to see a little more hiccups in some of those light showers south of I-90. We're going to have 36 for the high today. We're going to have variable clouds and also variable conditions in the fact that it's really this afternoon. We're going to see some light flurries with temperatures into the mid-30s, and then it should be dry overnight until tomorrow morning. We'll talk about the timing on the arrival of that next storm. That's coming up.
This morning, New Orleans' famed Bourbon Street is a crime scene. A driver plowed a pickup truck into a crowd just hours into the new year. The attack killed 15 people and injured dozens more.
And the Sugar Bowl, which was originally scheduled for last night at the Superdome, will happen today instead. Hannah joins the Breaking Now desk for us this morning. And Hannah, between the Sugar Bowl and the new year, there was so much to celebrate in the French Quarter. But what are those streets looking like today?
Natalie, if you've ever been on Bourbon Street, the vibe is fun, warm, and it almost feels like a big party. But today, the streets are quiet and shut down. It's still a very active scene, especially at the intersection of Bourbon and Canal. Here's what we know. At least 15 people were killed and dozens more injured after a driver ran a rented pickup truck into a crowd. It happened just hours into the new year. The FBI is investigating this as an act of terrorism. They identified the driver as 42-year-old Shamsu Dinjabar.
FBI also reported to me that mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media indicating that he's inspired by ISIS, expressing a desire to kill.
Investigators say they found an ISIS flag, weapons, and explosive devices inside the truck. They're now trying to figure out if Jabbar was affiliated with any terrorist organizations. Now look at this video. It shows the moment the driver drove 3 blocks before crashing, then got out and fired at police. According to officials, 2 officers were injured and the suspect is dead. Right now, we are still waiting on the identities of all victims killed in the attack. So far, we know that they are between the ages of 18 and 37. Now, one family member of a victim actually spoke out. Here's what she said.
To just go out and have fun and you are murdered for no reason by someone that you don't know, someone that you've never done anything to, never seen before, no justifications, no nothing.
The Sugar Bowl game between Georgia and Notre Dame, scheduled for yesterday, was pushed back due to the attack. The teams will play today. But in response to all of this, Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy said the game should go on, adding, "We must live our lives, and those responsible for the attack can't win." Hours after the attack in New Orleans, another deadly incident happened in Las Vegas. A cyber truck exploded in front of the Trump Hotel, killing the driver and injuring 7 people. The vehicles in both cases were rented through the same company. Investigators are determining if there's a link between the two. I'll be working on that for my next report in about 30 minutes. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Attorneys for accused quadruple killer Bryan Kohberger say the prosecution is withholding information that would help prepare his defense. The defense team filed a motion to compel, saying inadequate disclosures greatly prejudice Mr. Kohberger. He is accused of murdering U of I students Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogen, Xander Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin in November of 2022. The motion references 25 expert witnesses the state could call at trial. The defense says only 5 of those include expert reports and, quote, notably not a single DNA expert opinion or report was produced. The defense has long protested the genetic genealogy evidence used to link Kohberger to the crime scene. His attorneys writing the state's failure to not provide a DNA expert is not harmless. The defense says this makes it impossible for it to disclose its own expert information by the January 23rd deadline. Kohberger's trial is scheduled to begin in August. He can face a death penalty if convicted.
The suspect in a hit-and-run crash on I-90 has turned himself in. 64-year-old Scott Beeching was booked into the Spokane County Jail yesterday on a felony hit-and-run charge. The crash injured 2 people and blocked the eastbound lanes near the Argonne exit for hours. Washington State Patrol says 2 cars were getting onto the freeway when Beeching hit a car from behind, sending that car off the side of the freeway and up an embankment. The driver was treated at the scene and released. A woman in that car, though, was sent to the hospital. No word on her condition.
Investigators say no one was hurt in this BNSF train fire near Athol. Timberlake Fire District says flames were coming from the engine compartment of the locomotive near the intersection of Diagonal and Massif Roads yesterday morning. It took crews about an hour to put out the fire. Well, Numerica's 5 days of family fun has some free activities to help bridge that gap until the school starts back up again.
Today is day 3 of it. Your family can get free skate rentals in both Spokane and North Idaho at the Skate Ribbon at Riverfront Park and at Coeur d'Alene on Ice. Those free rentals go from 10 to 3. And there are still 2 more days of fun ahead thanks to Numerica. Just head on over to KXLY.com for the full list of activities this week.
Lots of fun stuff to do. Our Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:06.
Let's check in with Mark again, and we are talking about the lack of snow.
We're still looking back as we go forward. December, we get about 1/3 of the snow we normally get.
Wow.
And of course, we really haven't had but a trace in January so far. And we've got a ways to go. We're going to see some tomorrow, but not enough to really, kick that thing. We're going to talk about that forecast and what we'll be seeing coming up.
For many of us, the holiday festivities have sadly come to an end, and that means it's time to clean up. We're telling you the City of Spokane's tips to make the process as easy as possible coming up.
And a celebration gone horribly wrong in Hawaii. What police blame for an explosion that killed 3 people and injured 20 others when we come back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Are you a daredevil who drives on empty to see if you can make it? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
If you're looking for a new ride for the new year with delayed payments until April 1st, plus up to $600 of free upgrades like truck lift or tires, then you need to go to Cal.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
From solid wood cabinets to designer patterned carpets and Italian-made tiles for exotic looks, Brothers Flooring and Design in Spokane and Post Falls has been helping homeowners discover fun, new products to remodel and improve their kitchens, bedrooms, and bathrooms for almost 10 years.
And right now, to kick off the new year, we're offering 20% off any carpet, luxury vinyl, or hardwood installation. At Brothers Flooring, we make it beautiful.
I'm Mark Peterson. During this season of giving, consider donating or volunteering with the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council, producers of the Big Horn Show, an organization committed to protecting and enhancing wildlife and fish habitat. Your donation supports numerous programs like early hunter education, wildlife habitat build-out, access to wildlands for those with disabilities, and mentoring programs. Check out their impact at inwc.org and give or volunteer today.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
It is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. 3 people are dead, more than 20 critically injured during a fireworks explosion at a home in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Police say it happened around midnight and appeared to have been caused by illegal fireworks. Governor Josh Green surveyed the scene and described it looking like a war zone. In a statement, the mayor called it a, quote, painful reminding of the danger of illegal fireworks. The accident is still under investigation.
New York City police officials say 10 people were hurt in a shooting in Queens late last night. They say 4 men opened fire on a group of young people in line outside a nightclub. Police say the gunmen drove away in a light-colored car with out-of-state plates. They have not released any information about their identities or motive. Police say all the victims will survive.
The debt ceiling was reinstated today, but Congress does have several months to address it before the nation could default on its obligations. That figure stood at just under $36.2 trillion earlier in the week. President-elect Donald Trump is demanding that GOP lawmakers address the debt limit before he takes office on January 20th. By then, the Treasury Department will need to decide what bills to pay in order to prevent a default, potentially deciding between Social Security benefits and federal workers' salaries.
A Virginia man was arrested last month, though, after the FBI found more than 150 explosive devices inside his home. The FBI says it was possibly the largest supply of finished explosive devices ever seized in the Bureau's history. Through an investigation, the FBI learned 36-year-old Brad Spafford was allegedly stockpiling homemade ammunition and explosives, even in his freezer next to food. While Spafford is only facing 1 weapons violation charge for the rifle, prosecutors say he could face other charges for having unregistered destructive devices.
6:12 on 1-2, and here's a look at the 10-second takeaway. A few light flurries still expected today. Yeah, wearing those warm layers never going to be hurtful. We do have slippery conditions which could hurt, so take it easy. 36 the high today.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:12.
Some new laws are in effect this morning that could affect you, your car, and your paycheck. The story coming up a little bit later.
And right after the break, are you struggling to find out what to do with your Christmas tree? Well, Allison Martinez is live with the City of Spokane today to explain what to do with all that holiday waste. We'll tell you after this.
You didn't ask to get in a car wreck, but here you are, injured, out of work,
and the insurance company wants to fight you on everything. You didn't pick this fight.
But you can pick who finishes it.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
Swing into Fred's Appliance for our New Year New Kitchen Super Sale and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region.
Upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,300.
Experience precision cooking. Keep your dishes sparkling. Sensor cooking technology and the Space Pro shelving system.
It's appliances, only appliances.
At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
We're on with what's new this morning.
What's happening now.
And what's next for you?
Get what's new now
and next at 5 and 6 a.m.
right here.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long.
Good Morning Northwest and GMA.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
As temperatures drop, your heating bill will inevitably rise. And with cold weather right around the corner, things are about to get expensive. But Bill's Heating and AC is here to help. We're including a free cold climate heat pump with every furnace while supplies last. You heard that right. Cut your heating bills in half with a new energy-efficient cold climate heat pump for free. We're the area's top cold climate heat pump experts. So don't miss out on this incredible offer. Call Bill's Heating and AC today.
Where can you kick off the new year with gig speed and big savings? Only with Xfinity. Get gig internet at home for $25 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon. Plus, hurry and get a free 5G phone. So save big and stay connected with gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year, it's all about savings on gig speeds. Visit Xfinity.com/gig savings today.
4 News Now and ABC World News Tonight.
Delivering reliable information in uncertain times.
Knowing where to turn for news is crucial. Turn to ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
And 4 News Now with Derek Dice and Kirsten O'Connor.
Injured in a car wreck?
Insurance company giving you the runaround?
Delays, excuses, and lowball offers.
Don't get hurt twice.
Get twice the help.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Brainstorm at KXLY.com. Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Time right now is 6:16. Not all the presents are unwrapped, and we've welcomed in the new year. It's time to start the cleanup.
I don't like this part of it. The city of Spokane has several options to help you recycle your Christmas trees and get rid of holiday waste. Allison Martinez is live to explain your options, and there are some. Good morning.
Good morning. I know it's so sad to take down that Christmas tree, but luckily the city of Spokane makes it pretty easy with pickup. I'm joined by Kristen Davis this morning with the city of Spokane. Thank you so much for being with us. Tell us about those options for curbside pickup.
Right. So this week and next week, people, if you have a natural tree, you can just cut it in half if it's at least 6 feet tall and put it out on your curb. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit of that cough. We will come by on your normal garbage pickup day and get that loaded and taken away for you. You have other options. Some communities do fundraisers to pick those up, or you can take them to the waste energy or the transfer stations.
Perfect. And we have a full screen that will go up that has a breakdown of those 3 locations and their addresses. And this curbside pickup, though, for people in the city of Spokane is now until January 10th, which is next Friday.
Right. So we try to do 2 weeks of it because, not everybody's ready that first week. So it just gives people a couple options if they're out of town or anything like that to get that taken care of.
Definitely. And I understand if you're not ready that first week. My tree is still up. Those lights are still shining. So you have a little bit more time. Finally, can you quickly tell us about those green bins and what people need to know this month?
Right. So starting next week, we will be picking up your those customers that have that food and yard waste. If you don't have that service and would like it, just call 311 and we'll get you signed up. But, in that cart can go pizza boxes and soiled papers and even, we have a little bit of snow now, but we haven't had a lot of snow. So even if you still have some yard waste you want to put in there, we will come by and get that next week on your normal garbage pickup day.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Lots of options for everything in your house. My tree is also still up, Allison, so don't worry.
Yeah, I think most of us still have our trees up. Here is a live look this morning over the pavilion over downtown Spokane. A little bit of light fog out there. Nothing heavy, but it still could be troublesome.
Right. In some of the areas, we could see pockets of some dense fog and also some black ice in some of those areas. It's a little slippery. Those treated roadways are doing beautifully, but some of the sidewalks and, into parking lots could have some ice. We're sitting at 30 degrees around our area, 24 into Deer Park, Spirit Lake, you're at 30 degrees, 28 into Post Falls. In our winter alerts, advisories all the way through Saturday morning from that system coming in tomorrow. So that will present itself with several inches of snow into the mountains, not for the lower elevations. We're going to be warming up. We could get some rain snow mix, but rain really is the anticipated end result tomorrow. Today, clouds and some light flurries that we're going to see really this afternoon, hovering around 30 heading out the door. This afternoon, we're going to be in the mid-30s, variable clouds, the light flurry potential that we're going to be seeing. So we're not going to have a lot of accumulation. We'll see more into the mountains and then cooling down overnight to around freezing. For tomorrow, we have today where we're seeing, again, a few scattered showers, but it's this and this low with that counterclockwise rotation pushing that ashore. That's going to come in from the south for tomorrow. For today, still a few light flurries pushing through, but tomorrow morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, depending. We'll see this roll in. It'll stay with us throughout much of the day. We're expecting it to be relatively light but consistent, so it will add up with mountain snows in there. Be prepared for that, especially for traveling over the weekend into Montana and also to Seattle. Higher elevation snows. We'll see again more so Saturday and a return for Sunday, some mountain snows, and then it's going to be valley rain again from Ritzville all the way into Moses Lake. Mid-30s today for us. In fact, we're going to see that throughout the region with temperatures around freezing up north. We're going to continue to be mid to upper 30s all the way through Sunday. Mid-30s next week. It will be above average. It will be relatively dry. Overnight lows into the upper 20s. So if you're punching a clock today, getting back to work, conditions are pretty good. Tomorrow, they're going to be pretty wet, so we want everyone to be prepared for that.
Okay. All right, mentally preparing now.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks, Mark.
It is now 6:20.
Well, so far, WSU men's basketball is enjoying its life in the West Coast Conference. Hear from the Cougs on their conference transition. That's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Looks like this will be your last year with season tickets, huh? Let's iron out this big mess.
I'm calling the swap team.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we want to make sure that you're really winning.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
At More Furniture, we're celebrating freedom of choice. Right now, get this gorgeous reclining sofa and matching reclining love seat in brown for only $9.95. But wait, you'll also find this plush gray reclining sofa with love seat for only $9.95. The console love seat with this set includes cup holders and storage for added versatility. Whatever your style, you'll find it at More Furniture with choices. Visit your local More Furniture and exercise your freedom of choice today.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
Let's play. Whoever left this for us clearly wants us to figure it out. Okay, give me a minute.
She means that literally, doesn't she?
Yes.
You continue to amaze me. We're lucky to have you on the team.
Our killer's name is Olivier Dubois, and he works at Hollywood Auto.
Did you just Google who's the killer on your phone, Morgan?
No, I did not do that, Adam.
We have come a long way, partner.
This case, it's different than the rest.
The fun has just begun.
This person we're trying to catch is kind of brilliant.
So are you.
I need to talk to you about your dad. You don't believe he left us, and neither do I.
I've kept my commitment to digging deeper into Roman, but we need an assist.
I'll see what I can do.
You found him, didn't you?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Witness the rock and roll flair reminiscent of the king himself, Elvis Presley. Ladies and gentlemen, Moses Snow, live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, January 16th. Visit CDAcasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Whether it was 8, 10, or 12 teams in the pack, Washington State was always there since 1968. But this year, that streak ends with the Cougs' debut in the West Coast Conference as they passed their first road test with a dominant win at Portland and then turned it around for a double-digit home dub against Loyola Marymount. We spoke with the team about what it means to be in this new conference. Wazoo's temporary entrance into this mid-major conference provides new competition as gargantuan as Gonzaga and as small as San Diego. But this team, sitting at 12-3, believes they can compete with anyone.
I don't really see it as no challenge, just trying to come in every day and,
prove what our coaches want us to do, that we can be one of the best teams in WCC regardless. It's our first year in here, so we just want to come in every day, work hard, do what we got to do, and try to be the best team in WCC. You know, no matter new conference, old conference, just got to come in and win games. That's the goal.
It's early. Like we got a long season ahead of us, but I think like we've kind of been challenged all year. We got picked. I think the coaches picked us behind LMU this year. Even when the conference play was about to start, you know, you see everything. Everyone talking that what could have been a great season, what could have been if all these injuries didn't happen. And I just think we got everything we need right here.
Head coach David Riley leads the Cougs in his first season in Pullman after spending his whole career in different roles leading Eastern Washington in the Big Sky.
Every day right now is a new day. Like it's new conference, new coaches to scout against, and we're super excited for that challenge, and we know that we got a pretty dang good blueprint to follow, and when we're doing the right stuff and we're staying in reality and not playing outside of ourselves, I think we've got a chance every game.
WSU now returns home to Beasley Coliseum to face the San Francisco Dons, a team that's also 12-3, 2-0 in the WCC, that's tied with Washington State at the top of the conference.
Just be able to go home, lay in my own bed, and get some good rest. You know, I think that starts with that, just getting back after these tough 2 games, so start with that.
So now Washington State has one of their hardest tests in the conference. I just mentioned it, San Francisco Dons, they have that same record. They're going to be real tough. But that game is at home in Beasley Coliseum. It's tipping off at 4 p.m. this Saturday. That's all the time we have for morning sports. Tune in this evening at 6 and Nightside for more on Gonzaga's game at Spokane Arena and more around college hoops. In studio, I'm Jack Wallace.
Hey, good morning, Northwest time right now, 6:26.
A second potential act of terrorism on New Year's Day, this time in Las Vegas. After the break, Hannah Joy breaks down what we know so far about the Cybertruck explosion and the person who caused it.
And are you running Bloomsday this year? Well, registration is now open. How long you have to sign up and score a deal when we come back. And before we go to a break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America today, starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Justin Baldoni firing back.
You just shut up for 1 second.
The director and star of It Ends With Us is joining others in filing a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times, alleging libel, fraud, and false light invasion of privacy over this article titled "We Can Bury Anyone Inside a Hollywood Smear Machine."
I thought we were friends.
The New York Times says they plan to vigorously defend the lawsuit, adding that, quote, "Our story was meticulously and responsibly reported."
While it appears to be a he said, she said scenario in court, in front of a jury, they will have the opportunity to make their arguments and convince the jury what actually happened. Who's telling the truth, who's lying, and who should be held responsible for violating each other's reputation.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on what's next in this growing legal battle. With your GMA First Look, I'm Diane Macedo, ABC News, New York.
Still congested?
Nope.
Uh-oh. New Mucinex 2-in-1 Saline Nasal Spray.
Spray goodbye.
New Mucinex 2-in-1 Saline Nasal Spray. With a gentle mist and innovative power jet, spray goodbye to congestion. It's comeback season.
A dentist.
That grimy film on your teeth.
Dr. G? She lays him back in a dentist chair.
It's actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Crest Pro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects all day.
They stop cavities before they start.
Crest.
How did I ever miss this?
Before you were preventing migraine with Qulipta? You'll never truly forget migraine, but Qulipta reduces attacks, making 0 migraine days possible. It's approved to prevent migraine to help give you that forget you get migraine feeling. Don't take if allergic to Qulipta. Get help right away for serious allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, lip, or tongue swelling, itching, or rash, which may occur when taking Qulipta or days after. Common side effects include nausea, constipation, and sleepiness. Learn how AbbVie could help you save. Qulipta, the forget you get migraine medicine.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
It's back, the Big Boat Show, 4 big days. Come on out, shop and compare. There's something for everyone at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Learn more at SpokaneBoatShow.com.
At At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, we've got money answers for people with batrachophobia. Honestly, same. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
My name is Jennifer, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in November of 2015. Getting a cancer diagnosis is literally like having the rug pulled out from underneath you. When I'm at Summit Cancer Centers, I feel like they're kind of part of my family in a sense. They've always had my best interests in mind, so I'm actually very hopeful for the future. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center.
Come on out to the Spokane Boat Show. We've got boats of all types and sizes. Heavy metal, smaller fishing boats, open bow, high-performance ski and wakeboard boats, pontoons, kayaks, canoes, and personal watercraft.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker with the stories people are reading about online this morning.
Did you have a great air travel experience over the holidays? Well, chances are good if you flew at Delta or United. Those were the only 2 U.S.-based airlines to make Aviation Analytics Cirium's top 10 most punctual in the world. Alaska was number 3. Airports also got a punctuality rating, with Salt Lake City and Minneapolis-St. Paul rating at the highest in the U.S.
Babies born in 2025 will be the first of a new generation, Generation Beta. Members of Gen Beta will be born between the years 2025 and 2039, according to Australian social researcher Mark McCrindle. They'll be the children of younger millennials and older members of Gen Z. McCrindle says Gen Beta will experience artificial intelligence and automation in every aspect of life, more so than previous generations. By 2035, Gen Beta is expected to make up 16% of the global population, and many members of the new generation are expected to live into the 22nd century. Hard to even wrap my brain around that.
Oh, welcome, Generation Beta. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, January 2nd. We want to get you right to mark with your first alert forecast.
All right, a little bit of light fog out there as we look at our first alert weather, and really some wet issues into some of the parking lots and roads. Most of them are treated, looking pretty good, but we could have some slippery conditions. 29 degrees, and our roads are right there about 29, 30 degrees. 4 things we want you to know. Rain-snow mix today. They're going to be isolated and scattered showers, but another storm is coming in tomorrow. It's going to be snow in the northern valleys, but rain with a little snow mixed here in Spokane. Not really looking for accumulations in the lower elevations. We're hovering around 30 degrees into Deer Park. It's warm to 25, 28 to Fairchild. Post Falls at 28 degrees. Good morning. When we look at the radar, we don't see a lot of energy out there. We will see a little more later on this afternoon, but a little bit of light pops just to the west and south of us. Forecast for the day. Bottom line, a few afternoon flurries. 36 will be our high. 33 is a normal high for this time of year. And then we're going to cool as the sun sets. And we'll see that rain or snow coming in tomorrow morning. I'll have the timing coming your way.
Mark, thanks. Well, the investigation into the Tesla Cybertruck blast in front of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas has taken the FBI about 600 miles to the east.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out who rented the vehicle and how it wound up packed with explosives. Hannah Joyce at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, why were the ATF agents at a home hundreds of miles away from Vegas in Colorado overnight?
Robin, that's because the Tesla Cybertruck was rented in Colorado Springs, then driven to Vegas.
This is going to be a Cybertruck. We have a total of 8 victims.
According to investigators, the Cybertruck arrived at the hotel around 8:40 yesterday morning. In this video, you can see it was parked, then it bursted into flames.
Pulled right up to the glass entrance doors of the hotel. We saw that smoke start showing from the vehicle, and then a large explosion from the truck occurs.
The driver died and 7 other people were hurt. Investigators are treating this as an act of terrorism. Now look at these new images. They show the bed of the truck filled with gas canisters, camping fuel, and fireworks. Tesla CEO Elon Musk said on social media the explosion was caused by very large fireworks and/or a bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself. Now, here's the deal. The same app Turo was used to rent the vehicles in both the Las Vegas and New Orleans attack. Investigators also found that both suspects in Las Vegas and New Orleans served at the same Army base. Right now, officials are still working together to see if this is a linked situation, but they don't believe the suspects acted alone. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. The start of a new year means new laws are in effect, and that includes raising the minimum wage in Washington.
It's now $16.66. That's up from $16.28 this past year. That means Washington remains the state with the highest minimum wage in the entire country.
Yeah, cities in Washington can still set an even higher minimum wage. For example, workers in Tukwila now make at least $21.10 an hour. In Seattle, it's $20.76. Idaho's minimum wage remains flat at $7.25 an hour, which is the federal minimum wage. 21 states raised the minimum wage on New Year's Day. Another new law in Washington has to do with license plate covers.
If you're caught having a cover over your plate, that could get you a $145 fine. And it's not just those covers. It includes anything that makes it hard to read the license plate, including if they're altered or damaged.
In Idaho, a new law is in effect that hopes to lower drug costs by regulating prescription benefits managers, or PBMs. They're essentially the middleman between drug companies, insurers, and pharmacies. They play a key role in determining how much you end up paying for your medication. The new law would require PBMs to be more transparent about drug costs and disclose any discounts charged or imposed on them.
On social media, one financial trend gained popularity in 2024 to help people save some money. It's called loud budgeting. It's people taking to social media to broadcast their spending goals and their limits because they're tired of staying quiet about their finances to their family and friends.
My friend wants to go out to dinner. I'm just gonna text them loud budgeting this month. I think financial transparency with your friends is something that you don't have to be embarrassed about.
One loud budgeting tool is using a sticker on your credit or debit card, listing what you're saving that money for, like a big trip or a down payment on a house, to prevent any unnecessary purchases.
Despite inflation and rising prices, the cost of some everyday products actually went down in the last year. Overall prices were up 2.5% in 2024, but the cost of home heating oil dropped nearly 17%. Gas was down 7%. Consumer technology dropped 6%, and used car prices were down 4.6%. Also lower were suits and dresses, toys, frozen baked goods, crackers, and canned vegetables.
Well, calling all Bloomies, registration for Bloomsday 2025 is now open with a discounted price. The annual 12-kilometer race through Spokane is happening on Sunday, May 4th this year, and it's open to walkers, runners, and everyone in between. Early bird registration, just $28. And an added bonus, anyone who signs up between now and February 16th will be entered into a drawing to win a free one-night stay at the Davenport. Registration will get more expensive as the race draws nearer. Now, you can get signed up through the link. It's up right now on our website, KXLY.com. Bloomsday coming up.
Yeah.
I know. Not quick, but.
Well, and if you've made that one of your resolutions, like I'm going to get moving, Bloomsday is a good goal to have.
Absolutely, for sure. Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:37.
All right, and if you do want to get out and hit the roads this morning, doing a little jogging, reflective gear, other things.
She's talking to the wrong guy.
Well, you're helping all of those people who are wanting to get out.
I thought getting up to come to work today was my getting moving. All right, so we take a live look, and the lights at Cali Park are there. We do have a little light fog out there that could produce some issues, certainly on some of the surfaces getting slippery, so we want you to be careful. The light's going to be up for another week or a little week plus. We'll talk more about that timing coming up. Also, the timing on this next storm coming in.
Also, still to come on Good Morning Northwest, we know cigarettes are bad for your health, but just how much time is one cigarette taking off your life? What a new study reveals next.
Plus, hundreds of people kicked off the new year with a shock to their system by plunging into Lake Coeur d'Alene. We're taking a look at the New Year's tradition when Good Morning Northwest continues right after this. Brr.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
Stay safe while traveling this winter. Before you head out, trust the First Alert weather team to pinpoint the safest times to go and exactly what to expect. 4 News Now First Alert weather on air, on the app, and streaming on KXLY+.
All right, gang, it's on and popping.
Hi, Dad. Papa! I need a place to stay until I figure out what the rest of my life looks like.
So, a couple of days.
Oh.
Really?
Can I just get one quick peek?
No.
How do I look? Thanks, girl.
Where did y'all find this man? Go see your new
We're really doing this, huh?
We're doing it.
Home. It's both a place and a feeling. At yours, you strive to make new memories, create traditions, share stories, find the fun, embrace the surprises, and celebrate moments big and small. Memories are made at home, in every room, in every moment. Make your house feel like home at the Tin Roof.
Watch Judy Justice weekdays at 3 on KXLY ABC4.
Judy Justice is now in session right here.
Judy Justice is brought to you by Russell and Hill. Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck? Call 1-800-LAW-0842.
Stay safe during the winter travel season with 4 News Now. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker. The First Alert weather team is working around the clock, pinpointing the safest times to travel, alerting you to danger so you'll always be prepared. Follow Live Radar on our app and watch live streaming updates free on KXLY+. 4 News Now First Alert weather. Trust us to keep you safe wherever you're headed. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Welcome back. It's 6:41. Need some motivation to quit smoking for your New Year's resolution? Try this. A new study suggests a single cigarette cuts about 20 minutes off your life. Accounting for socioeconomic status and other factors, researchers at University College London estimated the loss of life expectancy per cigarette at about 17 minutes for women, or rather men, and 22 minutes for women. That means a pack of 20 cigarettes per day works out to be nearly 7 hours of life lost per pack. Researchers found on average people who smoked throughout their lives lost about 10 years compared to people who never smoked.
Well, did you have one too many drinks on this holiday season? If so, going dry this January might sound a little appealing. The 31 Dry January Challenge has been growing in popularity in recent years, and health experts say the mental and physical health benefits can have a lasting impact.
I think it brings more mindfulness about your drinking patterns. You're also mindful about how you feel differently when you're not drinking.
Experts say Dry January is an opportunity to reflect on your drinking habits. Other benefits may include some weight loss, mental clarity, clear skin, and better sleep.
Good morning. 10-second takeaway. Hey, a few light flurries still expected today. You're going to want those warm layers. Got that chill out there with the high humidity and a little bit of fog. 36 our high today.
In a chilly kickoff to the new year, hundreds of people dove into the freezing Lake Coeur d'Alene yesterday afternoon. It's a New Year tradition that can create quite a shock to your system.
I love seeing the video. Nonetheless, people stretch across Sanders Beach to take the plunge, including a special guest, Pat Mitchell. He was born and raised in Coeur d'Alene. He's also one of the folks who started this beach's annual plunge. Mitchell has nearly 50 years of polar plunging under his belt with an ambition to do many more.
Some thought of it because a friend of ours had a house right over there, his parents, and we just started and then it grew.
And it's grown into that with hundreds of people jumping in alongside Pat. Was that the crackling of fire that I could hear in the background.
It'd be kind of nice to have like a little thing to warm your hands afterwards, but just it's amazing just how many people line up and do this every year for years.
And you went last year and you said that you would think about doing it.
Yeah, clearly didn't this year, but I don't know, maybe next year, we'll see.
I'll watch you. I'll cheer you on. It's now 6:43.
Well, the time has come to start taking down your Christmas trees, the garland, the wreaths, all the stuff. And the city of Spokane is here to help haul your holiday waste away. Allison Martinez is live.
The city of Spokane has some quick tips to make the process as simple as possible. We're sharing all of them coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $750 off your tub or shower remodel.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
It's jaw-dropping. It's eye-popping. It's gut-busting. It's showtime. Everyone agrees this show is so good. Beetlejuice, coming to First Interstate Center for the Arts December 31st through January 5th.
Not again, Mom.
Looks like this will be your last year with season tickets, huh? No. Let's iron out this big mess. Yeah?
I'm calling the swap team.
Wait.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we want to make sure that you're really winning. We get you compensated, and we don't receive a penny until you get paid.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Let's take a flight to Flight 509 Family Fun Center in the Spokane Valley. Get lost in 22,000 square feet of adventure for the whole family. Climbing, spinning, paddling, striking, leaping, launching, exploring, invading, celebrating, and so much more. No, doggy. At Flight 509, fun really does take flight.
Walker's Furniture must sell all 2024 inventory immediately. So this New Year's, for 25 hours only, get big store-wide discounts up to 70% off. Or leave your credit cards at home and take advantage of zero money down, no minimum purchase, and zero interest until 2030. Furnish every room of the house for less. This New Year's Eve through Monday at Walker's.
I think this is my favorite. Okay, Hun, what do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $750 off your tub or shower remodel.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mysticwa Casino Hotel in Chewelah.
Welcome back. It is 6:47 on the dot. All the holiday fun and festivities have come to an end. Now it's time to clean up, and the city of Spokane is sharing some tips to make the process easier for you.
Christmas tree pickup is happening now, and next week those green bin pickups will return. Allison Martinez is live this morning to explain how to correctly get rid of this year's holiday waste. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. Now, the city of Spokane is making this oh so simple for you. I'm joined by Kirsten Davis this morning, and we're talking about disposal of all the gift wrapping, the lights, all those things. What do people need to know?
Right. So it's time to tear it all down. So we have all sorts of options for your recycling. Break down those boxes, make room for them. Your food waste can go in that green cart. We have pickup coming up next week for that winter week, which is fantastic. Cut that natural tree in half. We'll come by and get that this week or next week on your normal collection day. It's pretty easy. You know, if you have any questions about what is recyclable, just check that sticker or a website on the top to see. If you're in doubt, go ahead and put it in the garbage. That's the best bet, because some of those materials really cause more of a problem than a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talked about those bags with the handles. That's a common culprit for people thinking they're being helpful, but maybe that's not the best.
Right. Putting, the newspapers and the cans and whatnot into a bag inside of the blue cart is not helpful. That really actually makes things worse. So loose, have it be loose and clean, and rinse it out, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. And just as a reminder, Christmas tree pickup goes until next Friday. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Always good tips to know, especially as you're getting rid of all that stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, as we are, a lot of people are heading back to work now. We're dealing with some winter alerts.
We are going to see winter weather advisory to the west, north, and to the east of us. It wraps all the way around through Saturday morning. Spokane, not a part of it. Coeur d'Alene, not a part of it. We're going to see warmer temperatures. That's going to create more rain than anything. Right now, it's a cold start. We do have a little bit of light fog, 29 degrees. Forecast hour by hour, variable clouds. We could see a light flurry here or there, but that's going to be about it. 32 at 11. And then we get into the afternoon, temperatures into the mid-30s, and we'll see a return of those flurries around 2 o'clock. Satellite and radar, we've got that energy building. That's going to come over us Friday. Right now, we just have a little bit of isolated and scattered showers, so we could see a little bit this afternoon, but that's it. It is tomorrow morning. We see this come in from the south. We're going to have that rain, and that takes us all the way through the Tri-Cities. So wet travel with mountain snows. Expecting it really to hammer on Montana all the way through noon on Saturday, where we'll see improvement over Snoqualmie Pass and a few scattered showers coming into the weekend. Tomorrow will be the wettest day. We're expecting a high today of 36, 35 into Coeur d'Alene. We're going to be in the mid to upper 30s all the way through Sunday. It's Friday, the wettest day, a 40 to 50% chance of showers on Saturday, Sunday, drying out next week. It is, again, January 2nd, and your morning sprint is coming up next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Spokane Wedding Expo is January 4th. For tickets, go to SpokaneWeddingExpo.com.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Look who it is. Back to mommy you go.
Jake, this isn't our dog.
No?
You never got new glasses, did you?
Well, you didn't know Stanton Optical makes eye care easy.
Exactly. Sorry, and you?
Nervous? 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam, $79, all same day. Stanton Optical. Easy as our thing.
Nothing. Nada.
If you've been injured in a car or truck accident, you don't pay the advocates anything unless we win.
Zilch. Diddly squat.
Donnie, I think they get it. You can stop now.
Great. I was beginning to run out of words.
Walker's Furniture must sell all 2024 inventory immediately. So this New Year's, for 25 hours only, get big store-wide discounts up to 70% off. Or leave your credit cards at home and take advantage of 0 money down, no minimum purchase, and 0 interest until 2030. Furnish every room of the house for less. This New Year's Eve through Monday at Walker's.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Fred Meyer. For thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And low prices that add up to big savings, like over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Witness the rock and roll flair reminiscent of the king himself, Elvis Presley. Ladies and gentlemen, Moses Snow, live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, January 16th. Visit cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. Time right now, 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson tracking a cloudy and mild day ahead.
Hannah Joy is in studio with updates on new developments on the terror attack on Bourbon Street that killed 15 people and struck fear across the country.
And Allison Martinez live with tips to help you recycle your Christmas trees and get rid of holiday waste.
But first, attorneys for the accused quadruple killer Bryan Kohberger say the prosecution is withholding information that would help prepare his defense. He's accused of murdering U of I students Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogen, Xander Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin in November of 2022. The motion references 25 expert witnesses that the state could call at trial. The defense says only 5 of those include expert reports and, quote, notably not a single DNA expert opinion or report was produced. The defense says this makes it impossible for it to disclose its own expert information by the January 23rd deadline. Kohberger's trial is scheduled to begin in August. He can face a death penalty if convicted.
This morning, New Orleans famed Bourbon Street is a crime scene. Here's what we know. At least 15 people were killed and dozens more injured after a driver ran a rented pickup truck in a crowd. It happened just hours into New Year. The FBI is investigating this as an act of terrorism. They identified the driver as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar.
FBI also reported to me that mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media indicating that he's inspired by ISIS, expressing a desire to kill.
Hours after the attack in New Orleans, another deadly incident happened in Las Vegas. A Cybertruck exploded in front of the Trump Hotel, killing the driver and injuring 7 people. The same app Turo was used to rent the vehicles in both the Las Vegas and New Orleans attack. Investigators also found that both suspects in Las Vegas and New Orleans served at the same Army base. Right now, officials are still looking into whether there's a link. For updates on this investigation, tune in to Good Morning America.
Temperatures are 29 degrees right now in our first alert weather. We do have a little light fog out there, but nothing of severe consequence. Just take it easy. We will continue to see the opportunity for some light flurries into our area, including this afternoon. Right now, the timing about 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock. And then we're going to cool down. Tomorrow, we're going to see some rain coming in. That's going to occur about 6 a.m. We'll have more on that coming your way.
The suspect in a hit-and-run crash on I-90 has turned himself in. 64-year-old Scott Beeching was booked into the Spokane County Jail yesterday on a felony hit-and-run charge. That crash injured 2 people and blocked the eastbound lanes near the Argonne exit. Washington State Patrol says 2 cars were getting onto the freeway when Beeching hit a car from behind, sending that car off the side of the freeway and up an embankment. You see it right there. The driver was treated at the scene and released, but a woman in that car was sent to the hospital. We do not know her condition.
New America's 5 Days of Family Fun has some free activities to help bridge the gap until school starts back up again. Today, your family can get free skate rentals in both Spokane and North Idaho at the Skate Ribbon in Riverfront Park and at Coeur d'Alene on Ice. Those free rentals go from 10 to 3, and there are still 2 more days of fun ahead. You can check out a full list at KXLY.com.
I think a few seconds. For many of us, the holiday festivities have sadly come to an end, and that means it's time to clean up. If you had a real Christmas tree this year, you can lay it outside of your garbage bin within 3 feet on your pickup day. If it's over 6 feet, make sure to chop it in half. Now, you can also consider dropping it off at several locations all throughout the county or any fundraisers. Just keep an eye out for those. We'll have more tips for what to do with all of your holiday waste on our website, KXLY.com.
The start of a new year means the minimum wage is going up in Washington. It is now $16.66. Washington is still the state with the highest minimum wage in the country. Idaho's minimum wage remains flat at $7.25 an hour, which is the federal minimum wage.
Registration for Bloomsday 2025 is now open. The annual 12-kilometer race through Spokane is on Sunday, May 4th, and is open to walkers, runners, and everyone in between. Early bird registration, just $28, and as an added bonus, anyone who signs up now through February 16th will be entered into a drawing to win a free one-night stay at the Davenport. Registration will get more expensive as the race draws nearer, and you can get all signed up. We got a link to that information on KXLY.com.
We'll be back with the final check of weather coming up with Mark right after this.
If you're looking for a new ride for the new year, with delayed payments until April 1st, plus up to $600 of free upgrades like truck lift or tires, then you need to go to Cal.
At At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, we've got money answers for people with batrachophobia. Honestly, same. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
At Furniture Row, a new year calls for a new sofa, sectional, dining group, bedroom set, mattress, and more. Because the New Year's Super Sale has been extended, so getting it all has never been easier. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. Or score 60 months, no interest financing. Say goodbye to tired old designs. And hello to killer new looks at great prices. But hurry, the extended New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
All right, good morning, everybody. Taking a live look at Cali, way over there. There are the lights at Cali Park and Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. A little bit of light fog out there. We're going to see that throughout the morning. It's going to be moving around, and it's not completely dense, but yeah, it's there. 36 will be our high today with a few afternoon flurries. It is tomorrow morning, about 6 a.m. We see rain or rain-snow mix changing to rain. It's going to be a day-long event. It'll be sustained, so we'll see more amounts, but light snow. Over the weekend, temperatures in the upper 30s with a 40 to 50% chance of showers. Drier next week.
Well, thanks so much for starting your morning with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We've loved having you with us. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts next.